Hello, in this video I'm going to give you a quick overview on how to navigate your Google Classroom account. So the first page you go to when you're on Google Classroom is going to have all of your classes listed. You can pick one of those classes to look at that specific class. So in this one we have our stream, and our stream page is very confusing. I suggest not ever looking at it in Stream View. Just go to your classwork tab. Now when you're looking at it on your phone, that'll be at the bottom of the page. On a computer it's at the top of the page, so we want to click on classwork. Everything that is in orange is not done yet. See how it says assigned right there? And the things that are in gray are things you've already turned in. I have my classes set up by week, but other teachers might have it set up by unit or by chapter. All right, so this one shows that week 2. This is actually my niece's account here, and she has done most of her work there except for this Unit 1 test. When we go into that, we can see the instructions. We can see the due date over here on the right, and we can see how it's graded, if it's homework or if it's a test grade. If you click View Assignment, that'll take you to the assignment page. And in the assignment page, you can see what you're supposed to do here. So it says we'll take a Unit 1 test in class on Wednesday. Make sure you review the material that we've learned so far. That stuff. If you wanted to add work to that, you could hit Add or Create. Or once you're done reviewing, since there's nothing you have to turn in for this, you would just hit Mark as Done. Say you were going to take this Chapter 2 test, you could go to View Assignment, and then you would just click right there to take you to the test. So there's the test, quiz, and then you just put your answers in. When you're done, you can hit Submit or Unsubmit. She's already turned this in. If you wanted to take back your work, you could hit Unsubmit. All right. If you want to go to a different class, you can click these little bars on the left-hand side, and I'm going to go to American Literature, and then hit the Classwork tab. Now, this one right here where it has this little 1 and the little text box next to it, that means there's a class comment on that class. It says 1 class comment once we open that class. So if I hit class comment, there you can see the comment left by the teacher about that assignment. And that was that. I'm just going to use this assignment for extra credit so students don't have to complete it. Let's see, something else. If we're doing we already looked at quiz type homework. This one is in the form of a Google Doc. So it's over here on the right, and it says Your Work. So you just click on that. And then this one, I have made text boxes for you to type your answers in. So generally I do that when I'm using a Google Doc. And then usually if I send you feedback after I've graded it, I'll type it in red. When you're done with that, you can hit Turn In. Or on this one, it says Unsubmit. If you wanted to change your answers and take it back, like you changed your mind about an answer, you could hit Unsubmit and then type your new answer and then resubmit it. You could add extra work to that if you wanted to add another document. Here's an essay. So this one has 2 attachments. You can go to either one of them right from here, or you could go to View Assignment, and they're going to be, here's the one that is just an explanation. So this is just a document that tells you what you need to do in the essay. My students already received a copy of this in class, but here's an extra one in case someone is absent or you lose your paper. And then over here on the right is where your work is. When you go back to this view, if you just clicked right here, essay, it'll load your essay, and you're going to start typing there. You're going to have to erase all of this. I just used a template. So like you would put your name there, your professor's name, the subject, and then the date. Make a title for your essay, and then you would erase all this and start typing your own. Your works cited could go here. When you're done with it, you would hit Submit, and then it would get sent to your teacher. So you can go to it right from the Classwork tab, or you can go to View Assignment, and it will tell you about the assignment, and you can click to get your work. Chapter 1 test, that tells about the test. If you clicked here, it'll take you straight to the test, or you can click View Assignment, and then click on the test. Another way to see your work, if you go up here to your classes, you can click to do, and it's going to show you all of your work that's due and the due date right down on the side. You can click next week or this week, no due date, later. Next week is when she has all that work due. You could click the calendar. The calendar will take you to a calendar layout for the week with all your assignments and when they're due. Okay, each assignment is posted on its due date. When you're in a class, you can click on the classwork tab, you can click view your work, and it's going to show you all of your work and which ones have been turned in, which ones have been graded, and which are assigned that you haven't done. So if it says assigned, it means you haven't done it. Classwork, view your work, and this one shows some of these assignments are missing. So that means that it's past their due date. Okay. This class isn't my class. This one's set up a little bit differently. So let's see this one. This one is set up by module. So she can still hit view your work and see all of her work and which ones have been graded, which ones have been turned in, what her grades are. People, you can see the other people in your class. Here's your teacher and the other people in the class. Can you see your grade? Let me see. I think in my classes you can. There's all the other people in the class. Classwork, your stream, view your work, class drive folder. I don't see where you can see your grade, but I will check and see if there's something I need to do to change the settings so that you can. But you can just go to view your work, and there's all your homework that's assigned, which ones are graded. You can see what grades you made on them and when they're due. One more thing, a Google Docs presentation. So if you already went over Google Docs, let's see, this one was a Google Slides assignment. So on this one, if you go to view assignment, it gives you the directions of what you're supposed to do. Right here is a grading rubric that I'm going to use to grade your work. This one's already been graded, so she can see what she made on the rubric. If you hit your work right there, you can see your work. You'll also be able to see, you'll also be able to see if I've left you comments. So if I leave comments on your assignment, you'll be able to see them and to revise them. So on this assignment, they had to revise a paragraph that they wrote, which is way down at the bottom. So when you navigate the slides, you can just go up and down the slider bar over here to the left. All right, so if I hover over this comment right here, you can see that sentence gets highlighted. So that comment is for that sentence right there. Okay. If I go over this one, it's for this word. If I go over this one, it's for that word. So it's going to put your cursor on the word where the comment is attached. Okay. So each one is attached to a different word. It's going to be the same thing in a Google Doc. So if you write an essay in a Google Doc and I leave comments for you, it's going to be attached to, each comment will be attached to a word. If you click that check mark, it'll mark the comment as resolved. So you want to fix whatever the problem is and then click the check mark to resolve that. Once you're done, then you can hit return to return it back to your teacher, and then I'll grade it again after revising, and you'll be able to see your grade from the grading rubrics on the side. Okay, I think that's about it. If you have any other questions about Google Classroom or how to navigate through your classes, just message me. I'm available. I can make a little video on how to do it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.